Before you get started, you will need the following: a station to work on where your guitar can be secured safely, a drill with a 1/2-inch step drill bit, a medium-sized Phillips head screwdriver, a 1/4-inch 24-inch long dowel that will fit into the jack. We have carved one end out to replicate the shape of the jack input, a 3/16" or 2.5mm Allen key or screwdriver, a small or adjustable 1/2-inch wrench, a microfiber cloth or paper towel, and your NS3V package with all of the included contents. So the first thing you're going to want to do is ensure that all of your sensors are working properly. To do this, you're simply going to plug in the pickup to your amp and gently tap on each sensor one at a time. You should hear the tapping come through the amp. Now, we test every pickup before we package it, but in the rare circumstance any of your sensors are not working, contact us directly to replace it. Before you get started handling the guitar, please make sure to remove anything that might scratch or damage your guitar's surface. We are going to start by loosening the strings so we can remove them. If your strings aren't wound around the tuning peg very much and you don't want them to pop off from the top, you can use a capo on the 3rd fret to hold them in place while you remove them from the bottom. Then you will remove the bridge pins. I like to take them out one at a time and lay them out in the same order to ensure they refit properly. After that, the strings are ready to remove. If some of your strings are stuck, you will have to loosen them a bit more at the tuners. Secure your guitar so that it can't be jostled around. We are about to drill into it. Unscrew the end pin on the bottom of the guitar and remove all the pieces that are affixed. This will reveal a hole. Place the end of your drill into the hole and make sure your drill is sitting straight and is not angled at all going into the guitar. Gently engage the drill and press forward, all the while being careful that the drill is kept straight. I tend to pump it near the end for more control, as you're going to want to get the bit fully through the hole to the top of the drill without bashing it into the guitar, and you're going to want to remove it without adjusting the angle at all. Once it's fully in, hit the reverse button on the drill and back the drill out, keeping it straight. Before we install the sensors, we want to rough them up a bit so that the glue sticks a little better. Using the sandpaper provided in your kit, gently rub the sensor in a circular motion, checking to make sure each part of the surface has been affected. Now we are going to prepare our handy guide tool by putting one of the golf tees through the hole of the jig. We want to make sure the indent is on the left when you put the tee through the hole with the top facing you. Glue around the hole on both sides to secure the tee in place. Allow it to dry for a few minutes before using it. Next, with the indent on the right and the pointy end of the tee facing you, you're going to attach one of the glue dots from your kit onto the jig. The back of one of the sensors will attach to the glue dot. The setup is ready to bring over to the guitar. Make sure the guitar is prepared by placing a cloth or paper towel where you'll be working to protect the top of your guitar. Carefully place the input jack into the sound hole first. And then, with the glue provided, fully cover the top of the sensor that's attached to the jig with the glue, being careful not to get any glue on your guitar. When you are done, place the glue on your workstation and not on your guitar. Take your second golf tee and place it in the B string or second bridge hole. This will help guide you from the other side. Your jig golf tee will go into the sound hole and come up through the E string or first bridge hole. That little indent on the jig is going to rest against the golf tee in the second hole. This will ensure your sensor is being placed in the optimal position on the bridge plate. Press on the back of the jig firmly and press down from the top to ensure the sensor is attaching well. Wait a few minutes for the glue to dry and then remove the jig from the back of the sensor by pressing down on the golf tee from the top. The glue dot should pull away fairly easily. Go back in and make sure the sensor is attached well and give it a little more pressure. You can also peel the glue dot off if it stayed attached to the back of the sensor. We're going to repeat that process with the other two sensors. Moving our B string golf tee to the D string or fourth hole, and then to the bottom E string or sixth hole. Now it's time to install the jack input. We are going to lift it from the sound hole and remove the nuts and washers. Be very careful when you do this that you aren't dropping anything onto the guitar. You will notice there are two sets. Remove everything except for the three pieces closest to the bottom. All three of those nuts and washers will be tightened and moved down the jack until it sits about this far away from the bottom. This may take some readjusting as you fit the jack through the hole. What we want is for the top hole of the jack to be fully visible on the other side of the guitar when the jack is pushed through. I'm using my dowel to fish it through from the other side. Once I see the jack is sitting in a good place, I will reattach the nuts and washers I removed earlier, except for the end pin nut. The small hole at the top of the jack should be fully visible. I'm going to take the Allen key or screwdriver and insert it into the hole. This will anchor the jack while I tighten it with the wrench. You want to be careful when tightening it, but at the same time it should be very secure. If you find the jack keeps spinning and won't tighten, you'll have to remove the nuts and washers and push it back through and adjust how high or low the inside nuts are set. Finally, we are going to add the end pin nut back on as the finishing touch. We want to tighten up the cables on the inside by pulling the piece that's wrapped around them up towards the sensors. The last step is to secure and adhere the volume dial. We are going to take the little white clasp from the kit and attach it to the dial cable approximately 6 inches down from the dial itself. Wrap the tab around the cable with the shiny side up and then remove the backing for the sticker. This is going to attach to the side of your guitar, ideally on the radial brace that sits right underneath the waist of the guitar. For the dial, you can see the curve where the adhesive side should sit. This will be lined up with the side of the sound hole. Position it where you want to sit before removing the backing of the sticky side. If you want this to adhere better, use isopropyl alcohol to clean the inside first or shellac the inside of the guitar. When you are happy with your placement, remove the backing and adhere the dial. Be sure to press down very firmly and watch what you are doing by looking directly over top of the guitar. After that, your pickup has been installed. You can use this opportunity to wipe your guitar down, oil your fretboard, and polish the guitar body. To test the pickup, we are going to put our strings back in from the bottom, securing them in with the bridge pins, and then tightening the strings at the top with the machine head tuners. Tune your guitar and plug it into your amp to hear the amazing sound of the NS3V. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions after this video, please do not hesitate to reach out. Happy playing!